5:52 right now, and new this morning, you've seen them out and about at night, of course.
We're talking about Christmas lights, whether you're your own Clark Griswold or the Grinch. You can't get away from them this time of year, but there is a science to hanging lights, believe it or not.
Science. And this morning, our scientist, Joel Nichols, is here to break it down for us. Hey, Joel.
Here we are outside on a beautiful morning. You've had a lot of beautiful days to get those lights up, and if you haven't done it quite yet, you'll have a few more that are tolerable, maybe not the next couple. But Robert Million is here from Westlake Hardware. Let's talk a little bit about what people should know and what's the new technology. There's always something fun and new.
There is, and the holidays really kind of bring out that whole gadgety feel.
Right.
Everybody wants the newest and the latest. Currently, right now, the latest in technology for exterior lighting, especially holiday lighting, is this Wion technology. This is actually an app-based. It's an app-based. Basically, it's a timer and outlet.
Oh, cool!
You can actually,
what a great idea.
They have indoor and outdoor.
Right.
Currently, we've set up with a couple of the outdoor, which are safe for use exterior.
Sure.
It's waterproof. You can control lighting and just about anything that plugs in straight off your phone.
That's a pretty good idea, because part of the thing about once you get the lights up, you have to send somebody. That's why my wife and I had 4 children. We always had somebody to send outside to plug it in.
Right.
Go plug in the lights. I don't care if it's cold. But that's a great idea. And we got a couple of little rules here. We've only got about 30 seconds left. One is, don't put up more lights than you want to take down later.
Certainly. You don't want to be that guy that's got his Christmas lights up in March. So
do that. And then what is the rule as far as getting enough lights for a tree? How do we know how many lights we should put on a tree?
It's a great point. There's a lot of, when you drive through the neighborhood, you see a lot of houses that are really decked out and do their trim and trees very nicely.
Right.
One general rule of thumb is 100 for 1.5.
Okay.
So for every 1.5 foot of tree or shrubbery that you're lighting, especially with these mini lights here.
Like that, right?
Yeah. You'd want to use about 100 lights for every 1.5 feet. So that means on a 6-foot tree or evergreen, you're going to be looking at around 400, 450 lights.
Now, this beautiful house here has some of the traditional lights on there, but coming up in about 20 minutes, we are going to do a spectacular thing. All we need is Gary Lezak and some dancers, and it would be almost like the plaza lighting. So come back in just a few minutes, and you'll see this all happen.
I love it. You got the hat. We're halfway there. Thank you, Joel.